Hello everyone. Welcome to Magical Stocks channel, where fundamentals meet technical. PSE index has a poor performance in the recently concluded week. It went down from 6,881.37 last March 5, 2021 to 6,728.55 this March 12, 2021. This performance is equivalent to a -2.22% decrease in the index for the week. Our magical stocks also went down and followed the index. The first batch went down from 202.99k pesos to 197.79k pesos, or a -2.56% loss in our investment. The second batch also went down from 176.6k pesos to 172.18k pesos, equivalent to a -2.52% decrease in our investment. Overall, our magical stocks total gain went down from 38.90k pesos to 29.25k pesos. We will update the first and second batches of magical stocks together with November 2020, December 2020, and February 2021 experimental magical stocks for this week's video. We also have a dividend payment for AP and AEV that we will discuss. Before we proceed with our update, and if you are interested in investing using our magical stocks or monitoring our system's effectiveness, please like this channel, subscribe and hit the notification button to keep you updated weekly. Thank you for watching the first ever magical stocks motivation video dub in Tagalog. We will try to release one motivation video each week to inspire our viewers and get motivated in their life. Let's first discuss the November experimental magical stocks performance from March 5, 2021, to March 12, 2021. Here is our worksheet for the experimental stocks. The November experimental stocks gain went down from 1.39% to -1.66%. A decrease which is equivalent to -3.04%. The top performer is still SECB gaining 12.11%, and the top loser is still MEG losing -10.38%. We still don't have any sell signal for each of the 5 experimental stocks. Let's look at the trend which we started to monitor last November 20, 2020. The PSE index went down from -4.02% to -6.15%, losing -2.13%. The experimental magical stocks also went down from 1.39% to -1.66%, losing -3.05%. Our experiment is now below the benchmark line, and the gap is currently at 4.49% this March 12, 2021, coming from 5.41% last March 5, 2021. Both the experiment and the index are below the benchmark. Let's now discuss the December experimental magical stocks performance from March 5, 2021, to March 12, 2021. Here is our worksheet for our December experimental stocks. FGen is still the top stock gaining 6.38%, while the top loser is still DMC losing -11.39%. Overall, December's magical stocks went down from -2.84% to -2.88%. We still don't have any sell signal for each of the 5 experimental stocks. Let's look at the experiment's trend, which we compare against the PSE index starting December 18, 2020. The PSE index went down from -5.38% to -7.48%, losing -2.10%. The experimental magical stocks went down from -2.84% to -2.88%. Our experiment's gap against the index went up from 2.54% to 4.60%. Both the index and our experiment are still below the benchmark line. However, our experiment is on top of the index. Let's now discuss the February 2021 experimental magical stocks performance from March 5, 2021, to March 12, 2021. Here is our worksheet for the experimental stocks. The February experimental stocks went down from -0.35% to -1.36%. A decrease was equivalent to -2.21%. The top performer is still VLL but losing -0.47%, and the top loser is still FPH losing -3.07%. Let's look at the trend which we started to monitor last February 19, 2021. The PSE index went down from -0.65% to -2.86%, losing -2.21%. The experimental magical stocks also went down from -0.35% to -1.36%, losing -1.01%. Both the index and the experiment are below the benchmark. Our experiment is still on top of the market, and the gap between them is at 1.50%. Here is the worksheet of our first and second batch of magical stocks. The first batch is all in green, while the second batch is all in red. We have a dividend declaration for AEV. It will pay a regular cash dividend of 0.91 pesos per share on March 31, 2021. With our buying of 45.45 per share, the dividend yield will equal 2.00%. We also have a dividend declaration for AP. It will pay a regular cash dividend of 0.85 pesos per share on March 31, 2021. With our buying of 26.1 per share, the dividend yield will equal 3.26%. To summarize our investment, the first batch of magical stocks is gaining 30.65% coming from 34.09%, while the second batch is losing by -9.19% coming from -6.84% last week. Overall, with an investment of 300,277.07 pesos, our investment's current value is 329,252.72 pesos, equivalent to 9.65% coming from 12.86%. We have a good first batch of magical stocks and now a decreasing second batch. That will be all for the magical stocks update this week. Thank you for watching. Next week, we will update the trend for the first and second batches of magical stocks and the 3 experimental stocks. We will also release the screening for March 2021. Quote, "We want to perceive ourselves as winners, but successful traders are always focusing on their losses." Unquote. Peter Borish. See you in the following video. Have a great day ahead.